again, kind of predicated on where they are in their menstrual cycle. So if they're in the beginning phase of their cycle, when they can get away with a bit more hormetic stress, more intense exercise, if they're eating lower carbohydrate, they may find that intermittent fasting works for them in that phase versus after ovulation. And I think a lot of women, and I would include a lot of clinicians, don't even understand the menstrual cycle. So how can we expect our patients to understand their menstrual cycles? And so I think if women are getting, whether they're on oral contraceptives, whether they have an IUD, whatever form of contraception they are using, just being cognizant of where their cycle is in time and space can allow them, if appropriate for them, to get a sense for whether or not fasting is a good strategy actually for them to utilize. And I think the other piece is I always encourage women to understand that your menstrual cycle is a vital sign, just as important as blood pressure and pulse and temperature. And so if your menstrual cycle, there's some type of derangement or alteration, when you first start fasting, just something to pay attention to. But if your cycle goes away completely and you're not pregnant, that is definitely a sign that that type of hormetic stress, that type of strategy is AKA fasting, may not be right for you.
Yeah. So I say that a lot too to my patients. So when you're in your follicular phase and your estrogen is high, it is
Mhm.
easier because your insulin's lower, right?